Hello, hello, boys and girls. This is Black Horse 23 with another video of the Satellite Brain Alpha. This one is version 0.62, which came out almost immediately after 6.1. There were a couple of quick bug fixes, one of them being the ability to control or change controls. And in my previous video, I had to start from the beginning because I could not use the controls, and now that I could, I'm going to start with this, and I'll let me pause and jump into the next part of the game, or actually start it up. Okay, so we are in. Here's one thing I do want to say before we get into it. I had already made a video of version 0.62, but since my last run through ended up becoming an hour-long video, I had promised to make it a lot shorter to myself, at least. And that ended up not being the case, and I actually had my friend come over and play the game and turn on the webcam, and with the mic and everything, it did not really work out. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on the clock this time around. And there were actually a couple of interesting bugs while we were doing the playthrough. I don't know if that's going to happen again. But I'm gonna kind of, while I'm getting the missions set up, talk through the bugs that I have been experiencing. One of them was, which I also played for another 2 or 3 hours after that I was done with the video, so I'm almost done with the downtown mission and ready to move on to what's next. See, okay, I got this, but what I had noticed was in the last playthrough that there were a lot of cops around, and they have become very, very aggressive. I am not sure if it has to do with my progress in the world, but it definitely has become I actually do like having a challenge, but at the same time, because it's gotten a little chaotic, I guess. It doesn't play, and the AI is not acting appropriately, especially if I have my warnings down, or I'm out of an area and my weapons are lowered, and I guess the flashing warning is gone, and the cops are still shooting at me, or Wyvern Inc. is. So that's definitely something worth considering. And I actually was almost done with this mission I'm about to play again, but I had my game crash. Really sucks that this happens, but I understand that this is an alpha, and it's an early access, and kind of sign up for it on purpose. And I also have had, full games crash on the play. So yeah, this is the getting some credentials for from Mr. Black for this one, and I could either do a payment and pay a full 30 grand to make this happen, or give this guy 5 grand, and I'm gonna skip through the text part because, as I said, I just was almost done with it. Basically, Mr. Black is in trouble with Wyvern Inc., and he has some incriminating evidence against him, and we're gonna steal that data and take care of a couple other problems. One thing that I have noticed on this one, So I have upgraded my agents, have gone through some basic skill upgrades. My hacker is now at level 2 hijack, and it's saying upgrades allow more simultaneous hijacks. But you'll see. I'm gonna go and hijack this person. Camera angle. Okay, so we have this lovely lady under mind spell, and since with level 1 hijack you can already do this, with level 2 you should have simultaneous hijacking, but I can't. So I'm not sure if I'm doing it wrong or if this level 2 hijack that was supposed to do this did not happen. One other thing that is also very possible, I would like to think, is because the ability for Mindjack is set to level 0 right now, and you already upgrade to level 1, it's possible that this level 2 is starting from 0, so the simultaneous ability is not really working out. That is really how I can imagine this being the case. So while I was doing the other video, I spent a good first 10 minutes of the game redoing a mission that had the ping removed already, because I had already taken some equipment, but I had not entered with my hacker to the area, and I guess, and it was in the description that, you know, make sure you have your hacker come in and check out for specific gear, and I really hadn't done that, and I guess I did not really get that info in, so I think I was actually really happy to find out that I could still redo the mission after this was done. And there you go. And be able to get the gear that I was not able to get before. And I think in the pre-alpha, I had experienced that a couple of times, and it was a little frustrating because I thought I had prototypes that I'd gotten, turned out I hadn't, and now that is there. So a quick little interesting shift that has happened from the pre-alpha to this current 0.62 is with the scanner. I mean, I don't know if you could have do it like this before, but I think you could have been able to kind of just click on people, and it says scan for more info, and if there was no scan, there would be no info. And now, once you do the scan, you see that facial recognition thing happening with this grid matrix look, and now the characters have names, and if you pay extra info, you can check out the clone attributes, and so on and so forth. So again, now you just saw we were kind of out of a red zone, but I guess the cops kind of chased my infiltrator down and are now going to pat her down. I believe I have 4 of the same clones, and they are going to pat her down in front of the Magnum Gagnum. A very strange place to get a 3rd degree. So I really do like the fact that now there's this whole red plus thing going on, and the cops escort you, and it adds a little bit more direction in terms of how you're supposed to proceed and deal with the cops if you're caught. But one thing that is still not really apparent is the fact that I have the security team, various factions. They're almost as if they have, some days they're in a good mood and some days they're in a bad mood, and I can't tell what if I get caught, what is the standard in terms of not getting shot at on site, and and to go through that whole pat-down process instead of have it happen sometimes and have it not happen some other times. I hope that made sense. I haven't gotten much sleep at the moment. I am in California, it's 6:25 in the morning, and my lady is out of town with her mother, and I am actually taking the time to really get behind this game and enjoy this to the fullest. Another, I guess this is a balancing notation and something which I am curious because it is really nice. As you can see, I have bought this stealth shield for all of my agents, and I have equipped them all with this ability to be invisible instead of just my infiltrator. But at the same time, I feel like I have cheated my infiltrator out of some cool points because now they all can be sneaky and infiltratey, like, even though the energy is still fairly low. And I have this, I drop it. But I've also put in a sprint augmentation, so my agents are moving a lot faster, which is quite a nice welcome of pace. And I am researching energy regeneration too. But I guess what I'm trying to point at is, while I do appreciate the fact that I'm not being hunted down like how I normally have, especially with how aggressive the security forces become, it's gotten a little too easy. If there's a way to put it, I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. But at the same time, it is still fun, and I think I hope it gets a better balancing. Okay, so I have that, and now I'm gonna go this way. So yeah, I'm kind of doing this mission a little bit with my eyes closed because, as I said, I think I did it just 20 or so minutes ago, and now I have to go to the hotel. Let's see, what is the quickest way to access this hotel? So let's see. I am actually in a place where I have been recommended not to go through by my intel liaison, who's still a faceless character who beats me and all the players who are playing this game the information about this game, saying that this way is kind of a death trap. And okay, that was just a drone, so I can take that out pretty quickly. One thing, since I took that drone out, the drone collision and pathways was not really super to begin with in the pre-alpha, but it feels like the path AI has gotten even goofier in this version around, because the drones seem to like camping a lot, and when they start camping, they get into these corners, especially near doors, where it just becomes a real pain to try to get these guys out of the way and finish them off. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Yeah, okay, there we go. I love these hollow trees, and I don't think I've seen a pink one before. This is one of the great joys of this game, and it's testament to its really high replayability because you keep bumping into more cool stuff as you play along. Okay, let's see. There's one door here, one door there. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm not really noticing the wall over there. There you go. So, you know, I gotta say, I really do hope one of the I brought up last time how sometimes there are these little breaks in detail that can really get me out of the game experience. The one I had brought up last time was just a really annoying audio gag or gurgle sound, and you know how agents enter the building and they kind of appear from the other side. It's a little odd to see their silhouette enter one area of the building's architecture and kind of float into the other side. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be taken out, but as I said, I'm doing this to put out as many little details as possible. Let's see. So I had put up the Master Assassin in last time. I haven't put in any packages for any of my agents. You know what, since I was complaining about the cloak this time around, I'm gonna improve my Infiltrator's cloaking abilities. So I feel like she still is packing more power in the long run. And yeah, let's see. Okay, I guess I have not improved her health at all. Oh, and this clone that I have, let's see, what was her name? Dana Barrett. She had an offset of 80, 80 plus when I was getting, playing with her, and right now it looks like I've recloned her so much that her health offset is now negative 20, which explains why my agents have been dying more. And I gotta say, I'm still a little unfamiliar with exactly how the offset in the main part works. I guess it's the health offset. This isn't 5, it's so negative 55. Let's see. So health offset is 40, so it's negative 20. I guess I hope there's more clarity on how the cloning deterioration comes about. Okay, so I have them all. They're in pretty good shape. I want to do my assassin attack, but I'm just going to be a little sneaky at the moment. Even though this is probably going to be a bad idea in like 5 seconds. Yep, Ooh, there's an airbag here. I'm going to have all these guys kind of going to hold up here for a little bit. Even though, that shows zip line. But, it'll give me the upper hand to finish off these guards. Got the drones over there. Yeah, you can see the drone is camped at this distance where It's not really even firing at us. We're not taking damage, and they're not taking any damage. But we just keep hearing this laser sound, which after a while can get a little on your nerves. Okay, so let's see. Let's just kind of sneak back in here, and then I'll turn on my cloak again, and try to sneak waltz away from this very, very hostile situation. Okay. Why are you not close? I like this ability that has been placed for the support agent, which is the marker character. I did feel that the support agent still had more to prove for itself as a character or a class. And some of those attributes, like the mark, really do kind of give a sense of real vital purpose to the support. And oh, okay, so last time I just got the gear and hadn't realized that the person I was supposed to assassinate was somebody who was actually there and had just running away very quickly. And because I hadn't even noticed that last time, I thought there was a little bit of a glitch. Let's see, it's 6:36 when I was looking at the trying to do some self-defense here. So I am near the 15-minute mark here, so I gotta kind of pay attention. So I got the grid, checkpoint gate 1, access. Awesome. Go me. So one bug I had noticed, and just through this playthrough around, and I'm just gonna deduce here, which is how the design elements work, since the frame rate and overall smoothness of movement has improved quite a bit since the pre-alpha version, but I have also noticed that there's more pop-ins and collision errors that happen in this iteration of the game, and my guess is because the programming team has most likely taken out the ability to, or all the details of the game that would normally load as one whole now is being tweaked a little bit. Teleport! Oh, I am in danger. Okay. So I'm having a tough time figuring out when is a good time and when is not a good time to try to teleport. Okay, well, and sorry, okay, health stem, disappear. Okay, a little bit of peace and quiet. So let's see. Yeah, they're. I guess it is nice that they do a little bit of a pursuit, and see how insanely they're gonna pursue me this time around while the warning kind of dips. You know, I don't know how these alphas work exactly, or game versions. It's been one of those little mysteries I've been trying to figure out about game design or project development, especially the past few years. Because I definitely know there's a rhyme and reason to it, but I feel like sometimes new updates get added in without officially being mentioned or there being a note for it. Because last time I was playing this, these guys were chasing much more aggressively. So if that is the case, I gotta say good work for the 5 Lives team, who are constantly making the little updates and messing around with the formula to make sure they get the best experience out. But yeah, okay, so I'm not being chased down as bad, but it looks like my one soldier is still being eyed. Definitely, let's see. I'm just gonna have my soldier walk in front of this officer. Okay, he seems to not really care who I am. Even though I've probably killed most of his friends just 2 minutes ago. But that's good, because this is a video game. Oh! I spoke too soon! Yeah, I wish I figured out what was going on, because it seemed like all was good, and then all of a sudden I got marked. I mean, I had that mark symbol over there, so it makes sense that this is happening, but that guard seemed to not care. Okay, they have said that the situation is contained. I still have the white mark. So I'm just gonna move around a little bit more, see if it's gonna really change any, if they're gonna try to get me. Nope. Somebody had made a comment about this in the forum, so I guess I see what they were talking about that, or what they were talking about, and just gonna leave it at that. Okay, let me check my missions. So yeah, for the most part, this game is coming along quite nicely, even for an alpha. This is, I think I have more hours logged in to this game than any other, and it's not just to for the whole experience of failing and things not working out. There is actually noticeable improvements every now and then. Again, it is really cool that the folks at 5 Lives Studio have been on the Steam community forums, and they do take a decent amount of time going through comments and making responses. They don't necessarily respond to everything, but that is fine, because sometimes you get the same questions over and over, and there's quite a lot of us as players and fans, and a few of them. Yeah, I guess I've gone through majority of my notes here. Just a quick review. The police AI are acting a little strange. The police drone loves to camp and really troll you. I had a police person go in one time in the previous video, and he just fell into oblivion. I'm gonna see if I can just turn that into an animated GIF. Oh yeah, you know what? One last thing. I'm not even gonna go through the playthrough, and I will post an update if it seems that this little mission is working. But for the industrial districts, the dealings with the smuggler, as you can see, it's saying that the ping is out, and I did this already, and there's not even a ping for it anymore, and I thought I was supposed to bribe someone because the person did not have an assassination target, and the person took my bribe, nothing happened, nothing came up. And when I tried to assassinate them, it seemed like it was too late. But somebody had mentioned that it seemed that that little mission point for, again, the smuggler. Oh, not sorry, not the smuggler. The forger is not really working the way it should, or it's the guides are a little bit off. Anyway, I think it's been about 30 minutes already, and I don't want to turn these into very, very long videos, and want to improve the quality as much as I can. Once again, this is the Outdoors Eye of Black Horse 23, and I am signing off. And hope you all have a fantastic day.